Stepping on the pitch, feel the pulse in your veins. We run these lanes, breaking out the chains. Heartbeat sinks with the bounce of the bass. Every challenge met, we own this place. Eyes on the prize, we sprint with precision. No second guess, we're on a mission. When the whistle blows, you know we attack. No looking back, we're in beast mode, full impact. Feel the heat rise, adrenaline's high. We're the ones they fear under the spotlight. LAnimals, we them animals. Break the panels, follow this channel. Tough and tackles, cause big scrambles. Chats in a rabble, too hot to handle. When we thunder through, every rival falls behind. Sharper than claws, unleash state of mind. Hear the roar, echo crowds electrified. We own the night, in our turf we ride. For we charge, no pause in our stride. United pack, side by side. Fierce and proud, we set the example. Nothing can stop us. LAnimals, unstoppable. Go cannibals, sharp like mandibles. No group out there matching the LAnimals. We them animals, break the panels, follow this channel. Tough and tackles, cause big scrambles. Chats in a rabble, too hot to handle. Go candle, sharp like mandibles. No group out there matching the LAnimals.
All right, guys, LAnimals episode 3. Oh man, David was awesome last episode, guys. This experience has awesome, just straight up awesome, getting the real side of everybody. And hopefully that continues with this episode and just moving forward, man. As you can see, today's special guest is one of the best defenders on the field. You know, that man right there is stopping everything that comes his way. But the question brought up recently, is he our future BDO? He's getting some votes. Stay tuned. Please welcome my guest, El Pulpo Patiño.
Yo. What's up, guys?
Brother?
Nothing much, man.
How's it going?
Good, man. Excited to be on this podcast and everything. I seen the opportunity earlier this afternoon, and I was like, hey, I really enjoyed so far, watching Ronaldinho's and then David's as well. So I was like, hey, might as well.
Yeah, it's honestly been it's good in a way. I really do think, I do say for everyone to see the more real side of everybody. It's more for me as well, just because since I'm so new, maybe our new members are watching this as well. I know a lot of you guys are, together for years, but it's just getting out of that persona, that group chat persona, and just getting to know the real Steven, and maybe a future episode, I was thinking of maybe doing one of just myself, and I'll just get some questions from the group chat. But yeah, brother, we're here. You are a LAnimal. You're on the list to get a shirt on the next order, right?
Yes, sir. We gotta make sure it says El Pulpo Patiño.
There you go, El Pulpo Patiño.
Yes, sir.
So tell me, brother, tell me, how are you seeing LAnimals right now?
Dude, I'm liking it. I remember I'm a little newer to the group. I'm not as seasoned as some.
Okay.
But I do remember the days where, we'd be struggling sometimes during the week, to have 10. Like 10 was the magic number. You're like, okay, if we can get to 10, it was worth bringing out the nets at that point. So I do remember those days. It was, a little bit more personal, but I love the fact now that we're bringing on new players, different talent. It just makes it so much more fun to me as a competitor. You always want to go ahead and have fun alongside, your boys, new people that eventually do end up becoming your friends, and just competing, man. That's what we're out there to do, have fun and compete.
For sure. So how'd you get into the group?
I got into the group because of Aaron.
Okay.
So it was Aaron originally, and then Will as well. We ended up developing that friendship. But Aaron was the first one that he was like, hey, man, come out. We're playing pickup soccer. And I started playing soccer super late. I started playing soccer at 16. And even then, I didn't really consider it too much because I just went to go ahead and be a goalkeeper. It was kind of like an easy transition from baseball. I played that just about my whole life. Okay. So I was like, hey, if I can stop a small ball coming my way, what's going to be a way bigger ball? I was a catcher at one point, but
Uh,
mostly I would play like second base. That was my position. I used to love second base, man.
bet. We'll talk a little bit of baseball
Yeah.
soon because I'm a big sports guy. I play pretty much anything. But yeah, no. When I first started, I mean, I got you beat. I started at 34.
Okay.
but
Okay.
uh, but that was the first thing was when Tony was coming out. I was like, bro, I've never played soccer in my life. I'm going to be complete trash. So the first thing I did was like, all right, fuck it. Let me go buy some fucking goalie mitts. I still have them in the bag. Never used them once. I think I paid like $100 for them. But I was like, fuck it, let's go. Let's look for some games, and I know I could stay in front of the net. And then funny thing is, we played at JetBlue Park one time. It was the only time that I actually did not wear these gloves. I had some. Tony had some older gloves. I was like, "Fuck it, let me try it out, bro." I was getting killed out there. We was playing with some.
Yeah.
That's why I said Stereo Legends was like those guys. There were some guys there that was hitting like case, like
Uh
real
huh.
strong, real strong. But I was also 400 pounds then and very not mobile. Uh, but I could definitely would want to redo that again one day. Maybe we have some bigger nets one day. I'm gonna definitely want to play keeper.
I mean, man, I think the perfect opportunity is the awaited game that we all been waiting for. But people, I don't know, they've been backing out. The South America versus Central America team, man.
Listen, man,
I'm waiting for that. I
I'm
want
not,
all the smoke, baby.
I'm not gonna say much, but there's a certain person in the group chat that's just scared. He's just
Man.
scared. He listen. I'm not gonna say names, but he was voted for top passer
Ooh,
in this past thing. So if you have some knowledge in that, you know who I'm talking about.
man. Yep,
Uh,
I know exactly who you're talking about. He seemed pretty confident in his team. Aaron and I were
and
getting on him, and he was here listing players from everywhere. Oh, we have this person from 6 years ago. This man, come on, we ready. Just get your
listen,
11. We'll bring our 11, and that's it.
hey, the longer they wait, the more better I'm gonna get in shape, and I'm locking that mid down. So they're losing
That's
their
what I'm.
advantage. They're
That's
losing
what
their
I'm saying,
advantage.
man.
So so you talked about baseball.
Yes, sir.
I hate watching baseball. I hate watching it, but playing is somewhat fun. Obviously, it's not the preferred sport that I would want to play, but man, bro, I love to swing the ball. But one thing I didn't like, which in middle school when I was playing baseball, they wanted me to play first base. Ah,
Yeah, because your stature and everything.
yeah, I didn't like first base.
Yeah, it's kind of
I
boring.
wanted to practice like maybe pitching or like just third base in general around that area. But um, yeah, no. So you starting out with baseball and transitioning to soccer, you saying you started more with a keeper. So did you like? I mean, because you're good on the ball right now. Like I see you dribble and everything. So I'm assuming you played now soccer for a little bit, right?
Appreciate it, bro. Yeah, yeah, just kind of pick up because even when I did Cyclones, because I did end up, I started playing my junior year, like training, summer going into senior year. Then senior year, I was able to make the team as the goalkeeper, but I wasn't really too comfortable with my feet. I think that kind of just came in. I don't know, just throughout the years, just kind of like going out there. I would train a lot as well. My buddy and I, when he was going to college, I was kind of like that designated keeper for him. So we were training just about 4 times a week. And even though I wasn't too heavy with the ball, we were doing a few touches and all that. Um, but
I
that
mean,
was the main reason why I wanted to be playing pickup because I got, goalkeeper is cool and all, but I wanted to be on the field. And obviously, I
there you
never got
go.
to do that in high school.
Well, listen, now you're on the field now. I think it was like maybe a week or 2 weeks ago. We were on teams, and you just dribble down the field and you hit a fucking Leo type shot banger from like I think midway to tie the game where we needed that point. So listen, man, you're up there, future BDO. I mean, someone I don't really know who said it in the comments. Someone said in the group chat saying that you got my vote. So
Someone put it
listen,
yesterday. Yeah, man.
people looking, man. You got the win recently.
Clean sweep, baby. Clean sweep. No goals.
I'm not gonna
Yeah, our
say
team held
much,
it down,
but
man.
a little birdie told me if I was there, uh, that wouldn't have happened. Just just saying, brother. But listen, you're gonna go out there tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Bet. So we'll definitely play tomorrow. Listen, let's talk about the draft and just captains in general. But in the draft, Bro, I'm usually always towards the bottom picks. And yeah, like the stats even show, I probably have the most wins. Bro, Steven, if you're captain, if I'm there
I
in the
know.
second round, you're taking a risk by
I
not picking me.
Nah, I know you're super underrated, man. Aaron and I, we talk about it all the time because we're typically one of the few who actually step up to be captain because nobody
I
else wants to
know.
go ahead and see what their scheme is going to be. And we always talk about how like you're one of those steals, man. There's a few players that we know they're going to go late, just because maybe others might not see the value or they're whatever the reason may be.
Yeah.
And Aaron and I know that. There's a few players that go late and we just kind of wait for because we know nobody's going to go ahead and take them first or second, so we kind of use that to our advantage.
Of
But man, you're
course.
underrated, dude. You're a tough dude to go ahead and pass. You play a perfect CDM because I think the main thing in this league is you have to know your role. I think a lot of the disaster comes when you try to do too much. I think when on the team, everybody knows their role and they're like, okay, I'm gonna play CDM. I'm gonna stay here. I'm not gonna be doing nothing crazy. And you do a great job at that. So with you're picking up a solid center defensive mid that's gonna be that presence and you're gonna do your job.
It's honestly communication, really. I mean, that's obviously my strong suit right now. It's always been my strong suit in any sport. Just over communicating. When you hear my call outs, it's always like natural. I forgot what coach.
Yeah.
It was a coach that always told me, he's like, "Oh, repeat your shit twice. Never say it once, say it twice." So you always was. See, I always repeat myself. If you ever hear me on the field, I'm repeating myself each call out twice. It's just stuck with me. But one thing I do want to improve on is actually being on the ball. I only come to play soccer the Tuesday and Thursdays, sometimes the Saturdays, but I never really had a session at which I was hoping with Joey before he left to just do a session with him on just actually passing the ball, trying to be quicker, stuff like that. Because like in my head, I know what I want to do. I just know my
Yeah.
feet are not going to do it with me. Um,
Yeah.
but
I
yeah,
mean, Aaron and I, we sorry to cut you off.
no,
We were literally just talking today, and we were on the phone, and he was like, "Hey, man, if you ever want to go to the fields, we go ahead and put in some work. I'll bring some cones out." So I mean, hey, me, you, and him,
listen, I'm
we can go
down.
ahead and go to the fields one of these days that we don't play pickup, and go ahead and get a nice little session in, man. Good
Bro,
cardio,
y'all
improve
tell
all that.
me, and I'm down, bro. I'm
All
down
right,
to
for
go.
sure.
Listen, I'm all about sports. So, and
We're gonna
soccer
get
right
it
now
in, and
is my thing. So I just know within realistically when I lose another 50 pounds, bro, and I can get into more of a better shape than how I know I was. I know I'm gonna be a bother. I know I'm gonna be a pest out there. So
no
I'm
doubt.
just patiently waiting till that time comes. But let's talk about captains. You and Aaron is coming out. You guys are having that advantage, like you said. Okay, we can get these people late. What is in your opinion? Why are people scared to be captain?
I'm thinking it could be two things. So, one of them is giving them the benefit of the doubt and saying, hey, they really are that busy to where they can't go ahead and, take 15, 20 minutes out of their day to go ahead and join. But what I think it is, is
Let me
I
hear it.
think is, I really just think it is that they don't want to go ahead and, look bad for others, which to me, the way I look at it is it's not personal. Like a lot of times, I'm not gonna go ahead and I might not pick the best player that's available. I'm gonna pick the one that I think fits my scheme the best.
Yeah,
And that doesn't. It's not to go ahead and knock. Or sometimes there's certain priority positions that you have to go ahead and prioritize. Like yesterday, I took my Omar as number one. Great player. Would I say he's the best out of everyone? With all due respect, no. He's a great player though, and I picked
yeah,
him as my number one pick. So I think people just got to go ahead and kind of get through that hurdle of like, hey, it's not personal. If I get picked last, all right, let me go ahead and show out. That way,
exactly.
next week they're like, you know what? I'm not gonna let him go last. I'm gonna go ahead and pick him up, this round or whenever it is. So I
It,
don't
it,
know,
it,
man.
it's good. It's good team morale overall. Like not just team morale, group morale. Going out there to be a captain. Yeah, you're not going to get everyone who you want, but that's the whole thing of being a captain. You got to use your footy IQ to be like, okay, like you said, you just picked up Omar, so now you and Omar's in the back. So you
Yup.
know that you need to prioritize maybe offense next, maybe a strong mid. So while the draft is going along, you have to pick on what you need. But
Yeah.
I do hope there's more captains moving forward. You know, I'm trying to update some things. Shout out to Kelvin. Kelvin's been helping me. Uh, we're trying to develop some things just to get the more interest into the group. You know, again, LAnimals, the whole vision I have right now is just us becoming better in all
Yep.
aspects. You know, the draft, you know, this podcast, just future things that we can do. We can do like some sort of challenges just for fun and giggles, you know, and just put a video out. You know, it's just to for people who don't go out and be, oh shit, let me watch this. Let's see what the group is
Yeah.
up to doing. But shout out to Kelvin. Hope to have Kelvin on a podcast one day. I know he says he's a little timid
A
in
legend.
talking.
Man, we
But
gotta get him on there.
listen, shout out to everybody who gets on. But listen, if you're timid, trust me, I'm shy right now. Steven
Yeah.
probably shy right now. It's just, bro, we're just talking. We're boys. Shit happens. We're
Exactly.
gonna make mistakes. Nothing's gonna be perfect. But
Hmm.
so I had this whole vision, which I was gonna do by like October. Was I was gonna make this website. I was gonna do an app on the phone. It's gonna set everything up. So I wanted to make it ready for November, where when we do our ceremony, so for people to vote, we would all have like this app, right? And the app is where they can all vote, so it'd be a more cleaner process. But also, I have this vision for after games. So you know how when I go sit down on the side and then I'm putting the scores in a notepad, now I can actually open the app and I'd be like, okay, so this is the teams that are on right now, and I could put the scores faster. But not only could I put the scores faster, is maybe we can try to be more communicative and log scores. So like, oh, okay, Aaron scored this game,
Oh
stuff
yes.
like that. So then at the end of the night or tomorrow, the next day after, they can open the app and be like, oh shoot, okay, Aaron had 3 goals, and then that'll all be recorded for the year. So again, my goal was
Tally it
for
up.
no, for November. So then I guess December's like rest month, and then starting January, brand new season, all the
Yep.
goals will get recorded, um, and then throughout the year you'll be like, oh man, Aaron's got like 50 goals, you know, stuff like that. So I'll show a quick sneak peek
Yeah, for sure,
for
man. That sounds super
everybody
interesting.
who's watching. Again, shout out to Kevin because he beat me to the punch. I'm not sure if you can really see it. Can you?
Not too much. Let's see.
It's a nap. That's the voting part. But it's you know, I'll send.
Okay, team of the season. Ooh,
Listen,
okay.
there's a lot of ideas. It's a lot of
Man.
ideas, but again, shout out to Kelvin because he not only did he beat me to the punch of doing it, he's doing it on his own. He's doing his own ideas. We're both communicating. So we're hoping that evolves. Again, the main goal is to do it before November. And again, man, this vision I have for us right now is gonna be beast, bro, beast.
Yeah,
But
man. I'm excited for that, dude.
so all right, Lanimals right now. Where do you have any suggestions yourself?
One of them you and I chatted privately about. That I did hear some feedback as to one somebody that was captain one time that they said that they felt like they didn't know a lot of the players,
Okay.
and even I made a mistake a few weeks ago, and I said like that someone thinking it was someone else's plus one, and I was like, whoa. Um, but one of the suggestions were possibly, and I think you're going to be integrating that into the mobile app, is seeing if we can go ahead and have like a little selfie or a picture to go ahead and be able to reference with the player. Of
Yeah.
course, there's going to be times where we won't because there's going to be those random, plus ones. But I think that'd be a good idea for those, individuals who are newer to the group and they might want to be captain, but maybe that's holding them back.
Yeah,
Um,
you know what I would like, again, when we get this app going and everything, the idea of the app is everyone is making their own profile on the app. So you'll upload your own
Upload it.
picture, you'll put your own name, all that gets transferred to like the window. So when I'm doing my draft, when we're doing the draft live, when I can slide a name, I'm not just sliding a name that I typed, I'm sliding a profile. So then, there's a lot of ways as soon as I slide a profile after I put the sound, maybe the picture comes up, maybe some sort of animation. There's a lot of endless things that can happen, but it's going to be some trial and error, and we'll build that with time.
Yeah, I mean that's definitely a step in the right direction. I feel like.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Okay. Outside of Lanimals, brother, you are a Barcelona fan, right?
Yes,
Listen,
sir.
I'm gonna give you. I want you. Listen, a lot of people say I'm biased
Uh
with
huh.
Chelsea, but let's be real.
Okay.
We're the world champs. We're the world
We're
champs.
down.
But listen, respect to Barcelona. I want you to tell me, how are you feeling with Barcelona? Tell me. Don't try to be biased. There's some
Mhm.
La Liga. Is Real Madrid going to be a threat? I mean, talk your shit, brother. Tell me what's up.
Nah, man. After Real Madrid's last match, where
It was
they
terrible.
got that, it was only 1-0. It was a penalty that wasn't a penalty. And
He stepped
Mbappe,
on. He stepped on
yeah.
another guy.
But it's Real Madrid. They're always gonna go ahead and make the calls in their favor. So they won 1-0. I don't know. I mean, I like Xavi Alonso. It'd be dope to go ahead and be able to, just from a competitive point perspective, it'd be nice to go ahead and have them playing top tier football like Barcelona's playing right now. But as of now, oof, I don't see Real Madrid being um, like competition.
Who's the
I really
competition then?
don't.
Or do you think it's a landslide?
Man,
Listen, you're on the spot. People
I'm gonna
might
be
clip this.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna be honest. And look, they can clip this too. Look, this is how confident I am with Barca. Look,
Okay.
La Liga winner, Champions League winner right there. Little 15 stacks plus 1580.
Ah, listen,
So
you know who's in champs though. Oh shit! Did I wait a second? He DC'd. DC'd.
oh,
Okay, we're back.
I'm back now. Yeah,
You got a little too excited. You
I don't know
got a
what
little.
happened.
Listen. It's because we were talking champs, right? And listen, you got scared. Let's be honest. You got scared a little bit. You got
You
scared
said
because
world champions.
I was about to mention the world champs. So listen, even though Chelsea tied their first game, I do think they're gonna turn up. I do think we have the team. I'm really excited for them to compete with in champs. I know the chat's gonna be buzzing we're going against each other, and it'll be a good test for all of us. And by when champs do start, I think we'll be in form and ready.
Um,
But listen, champs ain't gonna be no landslide, bro. I'm telling you that
man,
right now.
you know who I'm excited to see? I'm excited to see Manchester United. Man, I've been hearing so much about
Okay.
their signings. I saw that guy Cunha, I believe.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
was watching
Cunha.
some clips of him. I saw their other striker. Their signing scenes, at least from the videos that I've seen, they look pretty solid. So I'm like,
They're
it's
still they're still looking for some more signings too. I was watching because I was looking today on what are we gonna do with Jackson and some other Chelsea things, and I saw that
mhm.
they're still in the market, that they're still trying to make moves. So
Yeah.
again, it's the beginning of the season. No one knows that they're a bad team yet. Everyone thinks they got a
Hmm.
chance. So Scott, I'm not gonna say it's Chelsea. It's Listen. I know we got a little target in our back for the world champ talk and bullshit, but I'm hoping we do turn up.
Don't sleep on Crystal Palace, man. My guy
Oh man.
Daniel Munoz. Hey, that's my guy right there. El Parce, the Colombian right back, bro. He's killing it right now. But now, I mean, they lost one of their best players over to Arsenal. So,
Mm.
but I don't know. I kind of like seeing that underdog team. They're performing, man. They beat City in that final, and last year they had a pretty solid season too. Two silverwares, and maybe I'm just being biased because Daniel Munoz he plays the position that I like to. He's Colombian. He's been rocking it, man. So
All right. Now tell me, before we get off Barcelona,
mhm.
who do you expect to be in the Bologna race?
Rafinha.
Wow, over Yamal.
Yeah, Mal is a beast, but no, I mean, to me, Rafinha's he's just a different type of dog, man. Like I admire so much like his leadership capabilities too. I know right now the last game he wasn't wearing the captain's band, but man, he's a leader on that field when it comes to Barca. He really blood, sweat, and tears for that club, and he's been through the trenches. With Barca, when he first started, everybody was saying, "Oh, he was a flop." Um, and now look at him. Look at that goal that he did against Inter, which they called a goal on the goalkeeper. But dude, that shot, man, I can still
Ah,
hear that crossbar
hey,
ringing
he can
right now,
shoot.
dude.
He can shoot. I mean, you guys got Yamal though. I mean, your team
But Yamal's
is solid.
disgusting too, man.
Mm,
I'm being biased, man.
Could be future
I like my
goat.
Brazilian players, dude.
Could be future goat. But listen, we
No
have
doubt.
the Yamal twin in a way you could say in Esteval, and I do think Esteval with some time is going to be like a player just like Yamal. That's what I'm hoping for. I think he
Yeah.
does have that ceiling. Uh, but we'll see with time, man. We'll see with time. In 2 months, it's gonna be Barca versus Chelsea, and I'm gonna talk my shit. So you got to get ready for it, bro.
Let's
But
do it, man. I'm excited for that.
if we lose, though, I might leave the group for a little bit.
You and Ronaldinho.
Oh man. All right, brother. I mean, we've been talking for a little bit. You have any questions for me or anything you want to talk about in general?
Other question would be kind of, I know you said you were playing you played basketball your whole life. Is there like
Yeah.
one moment that is the most significant to you, whether it's like a championship or whatever it could be for you?
That's tough. If I had to say my best moment was like before I had like my series of injuries recently here in Fort Myers playing in LA Fitness. There was this overseas guy who was playing. His name was Evan. Shout out Evan if you ever see this. But he was just trying to battle with me, and I was talking my shit, and I was telling him like, bro, like okay, like I was telling him I could easily go play overseas too. I just choose not to. He's like, oh, you're not good, but I'm killing him. I'm killing him every day, and whatever.
Tossing
But
them up.
but one day we got into it like really really battling, and bro, I just fucking uh I ran. I got a rebound, ran down, and he was running with me, and just straight up and one dunked it on him. Just straight up. Oh, did he DC again? Did he DC again? Come on, Steven with that AOL. Steven with that AOL. All right, while he reconnects, we probably gonna end this. I don't know where he's at. But anyway, for the people hearing, bro, I jammed on him. Straight up jammed on him. Was beautiful moment. Beautiful moment. Put my nuts in his. Nah, I didn't get that. I didn't get up that high. But jammed on him. Then he got pissed. I was screaming in his ear. You know how I can get. And then he tried to run back and then dunk on me, and I just blocked him. And then he left the gym. Let's see. Steven says, I don't know what happens. I wasn't touching the pad or anything. Let's see if he can come back. Can you come back? We'll give him a minute to see if he can come back. But yeah, no. Oh, well, he did. He did. He's here. Wait 1 second. There you go.
Yo, yo.
All right. Yeah, we lost you, bro. Your iPad probably went in sleep mode or something because you ain't touching it. And this motherfucker, bro. How are we supposed to go premium with this podcast?
Man,
You
I don't know what
good?
keeps happening. I don't know what happens. I'm not even doing anything. They just
Listen, you started with an iPad, bro.
right.
You need a fucking Samsung Galaxy Tab, bro.
Hey, for real,
Jesus
man.
Christ.
Hey, any donations, man? Send them my way.
Oh, donations. Let's go, boys. But I was telling everybody before you left, yeah, I jammed on him, screamed in his fucking ear. You know, I can get into my own fucking trash talk way. Then he tried to come down and dunk on me, and I blocked him. And then he just
Oof.
got mad and he left. That moment was just awesome because
Hell yeah, bro.
we were just talking shit that whole day.
She don't want a puppet. She want a big dog. Flexing on, baby. Oh
but
man, that's cool, dude.
but yeah, no, basketball's I've had a lot of moments, lot of fun times. Anything else,
Good
brother?
team. Nah, man, I think that was really just it, dude.
Awesome, awesome, man. I mean, it's been about 30 minutes. Again, I want to appreciate you coming out here. I want to, give you your kudos for being captain pretty much every other time since no one wants to do it. Hopefully people step up to captains at least. Step up to this podcast, guys. It's easy, it's fun, it's relaxed. You
Yep.
know, but I did want to ask you.
Yeah.
Your nickname. Where the fuck that come from?
Man, so originally, so my biological dad, he passed away. Not to get like deep or anything, but he passed away when I was like a year and 2 months. So I don't really have too much
Okay.
memories of him and all that. Um, but growing up, because he had a lot of meat on him and everything, and he was like chubby or heavier set guy in Colombia, they would call him Pulpo. So that was always his nickname growing up.
You
And
adopted it. Okay.
what I started playing soccer in the 7v7 league as goalkeeper with Sebas,
Uh-huh.
Willie, Caddy, the German guy.
Yeah, a lot of
Uh,
bums.
and I started playing and Johnny too. And all of a sudden they were just like, hey, El Pulpo Patiño. I think it was Sebas because that's what they call the Peruvian goalkeeper.
Okay.
Pulpo Patiño, then Johnny. And then it just kind of stuck. And then to me, it was crazy because I had never shared with anybody that growing up, my biological dad, they would call him Pulpo. So I even got it. I got it tatted on me too, right here. I mean, you can't really tell right here, but
Shit, lift it up. Lift it up. Lift it up.
hey, this is for Danny.
Shout out Danny. Shout out Danny.
So yeah, man. So that's kind of where that came from and all that.
That's what's up. So I mean, before we end this,
Yeah.
your leagues. How many leagues have you guys all done together? Like,
We
plenty or?
I know. I mean, I know people like Sebas, Lansky. They've done a few. I've only done two, and then I just
How many championships?
Man, we were last season we were ass. The first season we had a great team, man. When I'm telling you, lockdown defense, but then injuries, dude, it was like a plague. Everybody started dropping like flies.
Listen, I'm gonna put you on the spot. Tell me, whose fault was it?
Whose fault was it that
whose
they
fault
started
was
getting...
it that you guys lost with this all-star team? You're saying,
man, we couldn't. So first, our defense wasn't, bro. Nobody could go ahead and get past us. Like we had like straight shutouts, and then our issue was always we never had a goal scorer. So we would get up there, but we didn't have that one striker to go ahead. We needed a lethal striker.
Who the fuck was Leo?
Man, the banger, man. The banger, dude. So that's what we were always lacking. But we used to have at least a decent, a great defense that we'd be able to win 1-0, tie it 0-0. Then our defense went out first. So, man, like if we can't already score and our defense goes out, now they're scoring, recipe for success. And then we lost Sebas, Sebas was a baller, dude. Like Sebas in league, nasty motherfucker, bro. And super intense. Not even just saying that because that's my boy, but Sebas was a dog.
We need him back on the field, bro.
Hey, he said November, man. I'm excited, dude.
Sebas, you need to take care of yourself, bro. You got to do the PT. You got to do the PT. If you're coming back in November for our ceremony, I'm expecting by next year you're gonna win the BDO, bro.
Yep. Nah, man. Sebas is great, man. And one thing I like about players like him, Case, those are just two of the top that I can think of is that, man, they play intense. Like, I remember the first time I played pickup before, like Sebas and I were really cool. There was like a 50-50 ball. And of course I go in, I'm not going in too crazy. And Sebas comes in and he bumps me, just not like on purpose or anything. And I remember I was like, yo, like I like that, dude, because you don't see that intensity, bro. And people, they'll be half-assing stuff. So I admire people that go ahead and go out there and give that 110% out. And it makes us all better, dude.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. Alrighty, man. It's honestly been a good time. It's a good time chatting with you. I know we're gonna chat more. I'm gonna start asking everybody now. Who do you want to see on the podcast next? I have a couple people lined up already, but this is like a shout out right now. I want everyone to shout out who you want to see. Who's the main podcast person out there you want to see?
You know who I think would be a funny motherfucker?
Let's hear it.
I'm gonna go with a little not the pick that everybody probably thinks I'm gonna say. I'm gonna go with Angelo, man. I would love to have Angelo on here because, dude, Angelo, the jokes for days. Or let's go ahead and put Mr. Charles Matute out here, bro.
Okay, Carlos.
Proper gentleman.
Okay. I mean, not to ruin anything coming up. Angelo does want to do one.
Oh, okay.
He's got to give me a time, and I'll definitely get him going. Carlos, hey, come on down, bro. Come on down.
We gotta go ahead and put him on there, man.
All right, brother. Let's call this, and I'll see you out tomorrow.
Yeah, bro. Thank you for having me, man.
Peace, bro.
All right, bro. Bye.
LANIMals, LAnimals.